lo-fi type of hip-hop track for music licensing for my catalog, if you will, and I want to share it with you very quickly. Let's break down all the elements of this particular track. And the very first thing I did is not start with a beat, but I started with a chord progression. In lo-fi music, or in this particular style of music, is usually they use a lot of a jazz type of chords. I tried to keep it very simple, and I started with the guitar. Try to keep it on a major seventh kind of chords. I don't want to get too deep into music theory, but I wanted to keep it a very open as well. I didn't want to go too jazzy, if you will. I want to be more a chill out kind of vibe. After the guitars, I went for the drums, or the beat, if you will, and followed by the bass, which is all being played. I don't have anything programmed here really apart from the beat, but the bass was as well being played to create a very organic kind of feel. I have some melodies going on with the guitar as well, an electric guitar. I also have some pads or some kind of like background synth. Of course, the vinyl crackle kind of noise is a must. When it comes down to this type of music style. And I did a little bit of EQ with the actual beat, just cut off a little bit the high frequencies to create a little bit of more darker type of sound. I also have a sample noise of people talking really in the background, just to create a little bit of an atmosphere in the beginning of the track. So all of these individual elements, when combined together, they create something very chill, I will say. This is a particular track that I can work very well on a vlog. I will use this on one of my videos for sure. And as well, I created some kind of melodies in the background, very, very far away, some trumpets, all right? Try to create more of that organic feel. They're all being played, it's not quantized, and a little bit off when it comes down to the beat. This is exactly the kind of vibe that I wanted to create, and the most important thing I will say with this type of music is the chord progression. And that's why the guitar is such an important element in this particular track. It could be played with a piano, if you will, if you wanted to, but I wanted to incorporate the guitar. So I guess it's kind of like a guitar lo-fi hip-hop track more than anything else. So these are the individual elements. As you can see, it's not a very big session. I just have a few elements. When it comes down to the instrumentation, it's just guitar, bass, drums, trumpet, which are some kind of trumpet melodies. And that's it, some synth pads in the background, very, very far away. So it just creates a nice atmosphere, and try to be as spacious as possible. Obviously, the key elements of this type of music is usually the noise and the low fidelity. That's where lo-fi comes in. That's what it stands for. So try to replicate that and create some kind of noise and some kind of funny enough, we don't want it to sound so clean. So it's always, that's the challenge, to make sure the music doesn't sound so crisp. It has to sound a little bit dirty. It has to sound like it's been played as well on a tape, if you will, or a vinyl record. This is just one of my latest compositions that I'm really enjoying, this type of music. I really try to get out of my comfort zone as well as a composer, and try to be a little bit more diverse when it comes down to the type of music that I can write and type of music that I cannot write, and see how much can I push myself in order to keep expanding, to keep on learning, and to keep on growing as a composer. As always, thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. If you're somebody that is new to music licensing, download my free guide, link in the description. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.